Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Should You Buy the iPhone in 2018 video. And this one, I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Now, I know there's still new iPhones, that came out last year in September, and that's only been I think almost like a half a year now. But the reason why I'm making this video is because there are some new upcoming iPhones this year, and I want to tell you, should you buy them in 2018? And now, we're going to be talking about the tech specs and how it performs and the battery and all that. And we're also going to tell you the price as well. But starting off with tech specs. And now the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus both come with gold, silver, and space gray. And the gold color looks a bit a bit more different because of it's sort of like a brown mixed with gold. It's sort of like that. And these were the first iPhones to have the wireless charging capability. Capacity, they removed the 32GB one, and they also discontinued the 128GB one, and they just did 64 and 256. The size, the same, obviously. The iPhone 8, 4.7 inch, iPhone 8 Plus, 5.5 inch. So yeah, they both have the Retina HD display. The iPhone 8 is 1334 by 750 pixel resolution at 326 ppi, 920 by 1080 pixel resolution at 401 ppi. Both have true tone display, wide color display, 3D touch, and fingerprint resistant, blah blah blah. Yeah. They both have water resistance, IP67 chip, and this is the fastest chip ever in a smartphone, just like Apple said. The A11 Bionic, the neural engine, and yeah. And the camera, the 12 megapixel camera on the iPhone 8, the 8 Plus, 12 megapixel wide angle and telephoto camera, the iPhone 8 f1.8 aperture, wide angle, f1.8 aperture, telephoto, 2.8 aperture, digital zoom up to 5 times, optical zoom, digital zoom up to 10 times, portrait mode, portrait lighting beta. Both models have optical image stabilization, 6-element lens, quad LED, true tone display up to slow stand, blah blah blah. Video recording, 4K video at 24 frames per second, 30 frames per second, and these are the two first iPhones to have the 4K at 60 frames per second. 180p recording. I'm just gonna skip all this stuff. Face ID, the front camera is 7 megapixel, just like on the iPhone 7. 180p HD video recording, doesn't have the 720p anymore. Retina flash, 2.2 aperture, and yeah. And both of them still have the second generation Touch ID. And the battery. The iPhone 8 lasts about the same as the iPhone 7, so no difference. And yeah, they both last the same as the iPhone 7, so technically no difference. And now we're going to go to the price. Now, the iPhone 8 base model, 64GB with gold, silver, space gray, is $700. And that's a bit $50 more than the iPhone 7 starting price. And the iPhone 8 Plus, the 64GB version, at $800. And yeah, when the 7 Plus came out, the starting price was $770, so almost the same. Yeah, and I would definitely recommend these phones more than an iPhone 10, because would you really want to spend $1,000 for an iPhone, or rather spend these two prices? Because these two aren't that expensive. And should you buy them in 2018? Well, there is a 6.1-inch LCD iPhone coming out. I don't know if it's going to be called the iPhone 9 or iPhone 11, but if you've seen my videos, then go check it out. It's going to be, the 6.1-inch iPhone is going to be the same price as the iPhone 8, so you might want to think about buying the 6.1-inch iPhone, because that one is basically an iPhone 10, but it just doesn't have the OLED technology, and it doesn't have 3D touch. It doesn't have that dual lens camera, so yeah, it's almost similar to the iPhone 8. It's just that it has that all screen display, and it's 1.5 inches bigger than the iPhone 8. So you might want to think about that. But if you don't really care and you still want an iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, then I'd go for it. And the prices do get cheaper, like in 2018, because when the 3 iPhones come out this year, the iPhone 8 price will go down. The iPhone 8 will go down to $600, and the 8 Plus will go down to $700. And yeah. Well, I think